Why aren't people making a bigger deal? Oh, you want to start with a devotional? Go ahead. Let's start. Go ahead.
We should have started with that. Which one you want? You want rest and balance, curiosity and joy, insight and awareness, or kindness?
Curiosity and joy.
I think you need kindness. But I'm going to give you curiosity and joy because you might need a smile.
How you going to ask me what I want and then when I tell you?
Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on. See nature. We were just talking about this. See nature. Recognizing how the natural world and the human-made world are intertwined can bring great joy and appreciation. When we take the time to see nature in the environment around us, it opens us up to a sense of wonder. Take some time to explore your surroundings and look for nature in unexpected places. A tree, a bird, a flower, a gorgeous sunset, a drop of rain. Once you train your mind to see small moments of beauty, you can cultivate moments of joy in everyday life.
Angela Rye set that whole thing up. Because if you notice, I asked to hear curiosity, and she picked something totally different.
I did not. It literally says curiosity and joy. These are the red cards.
Oh, okay.
What is wrong with you?
I told her I'm a tree hugger. She know I'm a tree hugger now, so I feel
Wasn't that crazy? That's why it was so perfect. You need to be thanking God instead of trying to find reasons to blame your sister.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
But you see what I'm saying, though? How you're even arguing with the devotional today. You're so feisty. What's wrong?
Mercury's in retrograde and it's Cancer season. That's all.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how was your day?
A scale of 1 to 10? Yeah, tender.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you're tender?
Yep.
I can appreciate that.
Just a little tender.
Okay.
I'm somewhere between O and K. I'm just, you know, I can't help it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just in a little mood.
You're a little grouchy. I feel like you've been a little grouchy the last couple of days.
Just a tad.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Just a tad. June has been a lot.
You know what else is grouchy?
What?
Your internet is grouchy. Your internet is always grouchy.
What's wrong with the internet?
It's grainy. You look like Super Mario Brothers. Yeah.
That's the feel I'm going for.
Well, mission accomplished. You look like the digital printer that used to print the boxes to make the letters.
Somebody think we talk about how Charlotte don't believe in Jesus' miracles, but he believes in aliens. Oh, that's an inside joke. That's an inside Breakfast Club joke.
Oh.
Because you heard the story about the
oh Lord.
The two pastors in Arizona who was having a Trump rally.
No. What happened?
They were holding an event for Donald Trump. And so they told their congregation that they had these air filters that killed 99.9% of all coronavirus. So that's what they was doing to get people back into the church. And I was just saying, like, church, you can make church people believe stuff like that because a lot of the other stuff that church people believe isn't the most realistic shit, if you're being honest.
Well, it's called mustard seed faith. You want to talk about mustard seed faith?
We can talk about mustard seed faith, but we can also talk about the fact that if you called a caterer right now and you said, I got 5,000 people.
Well, I'd love to hear your point, but you froze. Tell me what you said about the caterer. It froze.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Nope, you're not frozen now.
I said, imagine you call a caterer and you say, I got a party of 5,000 people. And the caterer says, well, I got 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
The thing froze.
It's frozen now?
No, but if every time you try to make the point, it freezes.
Well, maybe that's God. Maybe I need to shut up.
Mm.
See, it didn't freeze just now, though. What I was saying was, if you called a caterer right now, and you told the caterer, I got a party of 5,000 people, and the caterer said, I got 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, what would you do?
Call another caterer.
Exactly. But you believe that story in the Bible that 5,000 people got fed with.
Let me tell you,
5
Let me
loaves of
tell you,
bread and
you're
2
not
fish.
about to assault the church on my Instagram live today. You're
I'm
not
not
about to.
assaulting the church.
I'm gonna call Bishop Jakes on you.
I'm not assaulting the church. I'm
Let me
assaulting
talk to you about mustard seed faith. Do you
let me
want me
talk
to
to you
do?
let me talk to you about the white man and the fictional stories he wrote that's better than Dr. Seuss in that Bible.
Anyway, you want me
By
to
the way,
talk to you about?
Dr. Seuss stories slap way more than stories in the Bible, by the way.
You want me to talk to you about mustard seed faith?
Talk to me.
That's all you need to make a
I,
miracle happen. Just that little.
no, I believe that. I believe all you need is the faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah.
But I don't believe no white man walked on water.
I don't know why you think Jesus was a white man. Jesus had an afro and cornrows.
Okay. So if I told you I just walked on water, what would you say to me? If I called you tomorrow,
I would say I want to go too. I want to see. I want to go too. I would. I'd just be like, let me have a life jacket.
Oh, they turn
go.
water into wine. They turn water into wine, but wasn't no grapes.
You
wasn't
don't know.
No filtered water.
You
wasn't
don't know.
No sugar. Tell me about Kentucky, man.
What about Kentucky? We just talked about that earlier.
Why is nobody making a big deal about what happened in Kentucky yesterday?
Which part? You talking about where they had to file the injunction?
I'm talking about the goddamn voter suppression.
I know, but are you talking about where they were like lining up and knocking on the door?
That's after they locked them out.
Yeah, they locked them out. They locked them out because they were trying not to honor the fact that they arrived in time to vote. But they, Charles Booker, who's a Kentucky senatorial candidate, they still are waiting for mail-in ballots to come back. So he's still competitive. Black man running against Amy McGrath. He filed an injunction so that they would keep the doors open, and that worked. Latasha Brown was on my live earlier and saying that the conditions in Kentucky were not as bad as Atlanta, but they were still bad.
How wasn't they as bad when they cut what it was 3,000, probably 3,000 voting booths?
Because people were lined up to vote in Atlanta until midnight, and one of the polling sites they had was in a nursing home in the middle of coronavirus, which is where the outbreak started in Seattle. Like, that's crazy.
So where we all moving to after November?
What do you mean?
After Trump wins this thing again?
I'm not gonna let you speak that over my life today.
All I'm simply saying is, if y'all don't see the jig now, I don't know what is gonna happen in November. There's a great movie coming out this week called Irresistible. It's a Jon Stewart movie. He wrote it and he directed it. And there's a character in it named Colonel Jack Hastings. And Colonel Jack Hastings says, you cannot win a battle until you are first honest about what you're up against. And
That's
that is
true.
something that Democrats refuse to do, be honest about what they're up against. They continue to use first of all, they continue to use logic and reason, and they're up against the illogical and unreasonable. That's number one.
And a cheater.
And they have all of these strategies that used to work back in the day. Like, yes, let's come out and have the largest voter turnout in U.S. history, but they're not doing anything to ensure that they're going to get that. And then when November comes and you're dealing with all of this voter suppression, all of this voter depression, because I'm depressed right now. I just don't even give a fuck. And then possible interference from other countries, Lord have mercy.
Yeah. And that's a real thing. And you know that the Senate never passed H.R. 1, so there's not been any funding put in place to prevent foreign interference or to make sure that the elections would be secure. There's nothing in place. The Senate refuses to vote on that bill. H.R. 1 because it was the first thing that the House took up when Democrats took over this time. It's crazy.
We in trouble, bro.
Yeah.
We in big
yeah, and I think
trouble.
the worst thing is people think we're only in trouble because of the election, but they don't realize. I don't even know if you can hear me because you're frozen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not frozen. I'm just sitting there.
Yes, you are. Do you want me to send you a screenshot of this?
I am not frozen. I am not frozen.
I'm taking a picture. You're trying to gaslight me like Donald Trump right now. That's you. So you can see that nonsense. Anyway, so the other thing we need to be concerned about, and I would argue more concerned is the judicial picks that have been put in place by Donald Trump. They're
How many is it
younger.
now?
Oof, I think
Over
almost, let me
180,
see.
right? Over
No, it's over
180.
that now. I think it's over 200. I think it's over 200 now. Let me check. Oh wait, I was sending you this picture first so you can see that you're.
We have to go back in time and collect the Infinity Stones from other eras, and then we're gonna have to snap.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said we're gonna have to go back in time and get the Infinity Stone from different eras.
What does that mean?
How
Hello?
many judicial picks? Oh, they said they just made 200 today. Ugh.
Yeah, okay, well I'm double checking it. Trump judicial
They
picks.
said they just made 200 today. Why you don't trust the people?
Because sometimes our information's a little challenged. So I just want to make sure.
Oh, you know what somebody just said? They said the reason it's pixelated is because one of us is screen recording.
Nope, neither of us are screen recording. That is Leonard's internet. But welcome to our podcast every week where his internet doesn't work.
I think this is a good touch.
Oh, it is. It
234?
says
God
Senate
damn.
confirms Trump's 200th judicial nominee. That was 3 hours ago from CNN.
He did what?
Good job, friend, in here.
He did what?
It is. It's the 200th person, 200th judicial pick from CNN. I was just saying I wanted to cite the source. I wanted to find the source. I thought it was over 200, but it's not.
That's another thing that needs to be amplified. I mean, you just gotta let
They
people know the
said
severity.
53 appeals court judges, 143 district court judges, 2 U.S. Court of International Trade judges, and of course, the 2 Supreme Court judicials picks.
See, if they was letting people know the urgency of the situation and not acting like all of this shit was normal, people might have a different energy.
It's not normal. And somebody said it's lifetime appointments. That's exactly the problem. A lot of these folks have no judicial experience. They have lifetime appointments, and they're younger. So typically, when you're younger, you're less likely to die. And I'm not wishing death on anyone, but the fact of the matter is, I'm just saying, like, the fact of the matter is it's a lifetime appointment, and they generally don't quit. They take one for the team. It's bad. They're terrible.
We in trouble. What y'all gonna do?
Who is y'all?
I'm talking to y'all.
Who?
Y'all. Us.
Who is y'all? Why are you absolved from having to do anything?
Because I got the faith of a mustard seed.
That was very effective.
What else?
Timing was impeccable.
What else?
I don't know what else.
What you mean?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
My brain is tired.
That's because you need to get some sleep. I keep telling you that you're mentally and emotionally exhausted. You like to go for no damn reason.
That's
and you be up 3 a.m. LA time. Like there's no reason for me to be up doing Breakfast Club texting you and you texting back.
Well, sometimes I can't sleep. It's not like I'm trying to be awake.
Why can't you sleep?
This is like a really challenging time. It's a really challenging time.
Anxiety is at an all-time high.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like, did I tell you what happened with Leonetta? She went to the doctor because she was having like chest pains here. She went to the doctor, and when she went, I was like, I'm having the same type of, like, it feels like a 5-pound weight is just sitting here. And she was like, the doctor told her when she got there, you're the 3rd Black patient today that's come in talking about this same thing. And Leonetta said she just broke down and cried.
Yo, that's crazy you said that.
Why?
Cause one of my wife's friends is it's the same. I just thought about it just now. It's the same thing. Actually been wearing a heart monitor because something is wrong, but the doctors don't know what's wrong. That sounds like a panic attack to me, though. It's just
It is.
Yeah, it's just a very severe version of a panic attack.
It literally, like, I thought I had coronavirus because I was like, it's hard to, like, breathe. You know, I'm a hypochondriac, too, but it was, like, hard. It just felt like it was resting here. Can I tell you something shady? The only time that pressure went away, like, recently, do you want to know when it was?
When you smoke?
No.
What?
When Amy Klobuchar withdrew from being considered for vice president. It's the only time it went away. Because I
made you feel
so
better?
loud, I was so happy. Huh?
That made you feel better?
It made me feel so good. It made me feel so good. I was so happy.
And then Amy went out there and gave that cosign and said Joe Biden needs to hire a woman of color. White woman taking all the credit for putting the queen on.
He definitely did. Meanwhile, they probably been was like, girl, it ain't no way you could be on this ticket. She was like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm withdrawing.
Exactly. She tried to act like she did a good deed, knowing goddamn well if she hadn't let Derek Chauvin go, or whatever the hell is that white murderer's name is, if she hadn't let Derek Chauvin go all those years ago, she'd have had her ass right there on that ticket, blocking all the black women, blocking all the sisters.
While we're talking about this, I think we should say that is it 103 days now that Breonna Taylor's killers still haven't been arrested? I think it's the 103rd.
It's been that long?
Yeah. 103 days.
That happened in February? March.
It's been 103 days. Yesterday was 102.
Yeah, they fired one of the officers, right?
That's it. Only one firing, no charges.
You know the problem with that case? I mean, it's not the problem with that case is sadly it wasn't on video.
I know, but that's the thing. Like, how do we get to a point, or really, like, why have we ever been at this point, or always been at this point where, like, in order for you to believe us that you violated the law, it has to be on tape. And sometimes, even when it's on tape, it doesn't matter. Like, what about this little boy? I don't want to call him a little boy. Young man Elijah McClain in Colorado.
I didn't look at it. I keep seeing people talk about it. I'm not looking at it. I'm not doing that to myself.
Don't look at the video, but look at who he was in the world and how he showed up and the things he was saying to those officers when they were choking him.
He got killed by the police?
Yes. In Colorado, walking back home from the store with iced tea for his cousins. And then there's that, right? Which is super triggering. Like, how many iced tea stories do we need to have?
Why though? Why did they do it?
They said that he looked suspicious. He had a ski mask on, like covering his face. He was anemic.
Trying to stay corona free. I'm sure.
No, this was before Corona. It was last year, I think it was.
Oh, this is last year. So why is it making noise today? What happened? A video came out or something? People
have been hearing about the video, hearing about what the officers say on this audio recording. His family's been trying to get justice for him for a long time, and it's just now, for whatever reason, these viral moments kind of come out of nowhere. The right person posts at the right time. And it's so crazy.
Those are the stories in the Bible I can't wait until God really shows out. Like the flooding, the setting fire of cities. Like, that's the stuff I want to see. I can't wait till God pressure washes all of these rapists.
This is the part where me and you be fighting, because you love an Old Testament vengeance God, and I love a New Testament gracious God.
Yeah, the white man wrote both of them, and the white man wrote he wrote about both of them, but the first one he realized, nope, that one's a little too radical. That one gonna make more than Nat Turner's. So let's write. I think that
you can safely say that there's a white man translation. I don't think you can safely say that a white man wrote the Bible. There were several authors of the Bible, and I believe that some of the great prophets were people of color.
I thought Christianity was created by a Roman emperor named Constantine.
That's not exactly correct.
What is it?
I just told you.
Man, y'all couldn't even read.
Who couldn't read?
I ain't talking about you.
You said y'all. Who are you talking about? Leonard. Oh, I should have took a picture of this face. Let me take a picture of this face while this is stuff. Oh, man, it moved. Shoot. What did you say?
You on drugs. All I'm simply saying is
I'm not on drugs.
I don't know. I don't understand why y'all think God is a sucker. God ain't never been soft.
I didn't say God can be gracious and not be soft.
Why can't you get a gracious ass kicking? That's what
We
people don't
do.
realize.
We get them all the time, huh?
It can be discipline. Sometimes you just need discipline. And sometimes God got to cause you to get a little bit of discipline. That might be somebody busting you upside your head.
Let me
That
ask
might,
you something.
yes.
Do you think that in your mind, do you speak kindly to yourself?
I give myself pep talks all the time because if I don't, I could get really, 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 really depressed. So I give myself great pep talks.
What is it like? Give me an example of a pep talk.
I mean, you just gotta wake up and tell yourself that you're worthy. Honestly, the thing that makes me really, really, really the best pep talk I give myself is when I wake up and I just really say thank you because I really do be feeling that gratitude though. It's not like it's not like I gotta force myself to be thankful. Like I really do be feeling the gratitude. Truthfully speaking, man, my life would be amazing if it wasn't for other people.
Okay, wait. Stay focused on this. You know the reason why I asked you about this
Yes.
pep talk? Or I mean, the
No.
reason why I asked you how you speak to yourself?
No.
Because I think that we imagine a God who sounds like ourselves. Meaning, if we would seek out vengeance or revenge, if we would
No. This has nothing to do with vengeance. This has nothing to do with revenge. This has to do with people put out certain energy and they get that energy back. And the universe and God will always pay
I
you in
believe in the
kind.
laws of sowing and reaping. I believe in you reap what you sow.
Yes. God, God,
But
God, God only gives you what you deserve.
no, I don't believe that. I
Tell
believe
me,
that see
tell me
that
why.
this is the part that we're I won't say we're fighting, but this is the part where we're in conflict because I believe that grace is giving you what you don't deserve. It is extending you something that you have not earned, but you have been given because God is great and gracious, and He wants to reward His children.
I agree with that, but I think sometimes we don't even see, I don't even think we recognize our good deeds. Meaning that
You said we don't recognize who?
I don't think we recognize our good deeds. Because you don't know what is considered like good. Like good deed to us is something that we can tangibly see a lot of times, right? But
Yeah.
good deed literally might be that person you smiled at in the street.
Yeah.
Or that person you just said hi to us and they felt better about themselves. Like you don't know what a good deed is. A good deed might be seeing a roach and not killing it. You let that roach live. You don't know.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
I'm definitely not going to let a roach live if I'm not screaming, scared, and running. But let me just ask you this: can you think of instances in your life where someone who you cared about, even loosely, did something and the response that you give them should have been punishment or disassociation or a cuss out or whatever it is, but instead you responded in love. You responded with, like, in your mind, like, I know this person did this because they're hurt. Let me extend them more love. Have you ever extended more love to someone when they sent in your direction some BS?
I can honestly say at this point in my life, working on myself, doing therapy, practicing mindfulness. When somebody does me like that, I'd be like, yo, fuck him or fuck her, but God bless her. And then, I disassociate myself. And I think that's love.
I feel like that's not really answer my question, but I'm gonna take it.
Why do y'all act like why do y'all act like not fucking with a person isn't love?
No, it's boundaries. You're creating loving boundaries.
Yes.
But well, you're
Fuck,
supposed to be creating loving boundaries.
fuck you, God bless you is my favorite thing to say. But a lot of times I say God bless them. You've heard me, I say God bless them instead. I've been putting the fuck you away. I feel like God bless them.
Okay, so
But in
good.
here,
Oh, what?
I'd be like, fuck them. But
Okay,
I say
listen.
God bless them.
So listen, I think there's a difference between a boundary out of frustration or anger and a loving boundary. And a loving boundary says, like, this is not good for me. I don't need it in my space. And I wish you the best. A boundary out of frustration or revenge or spite says, fuck you.
I don't try to get back at people. I just know that God knows my heart. So when I say God bless you, but in here I feel fuck you, God is like, there you go being full of shit. So I might as well just say fuck you. And then God bless you, because that's really how I feel. Like, it's fuck you, but God bless you, because I really don't wish you no ill will. Now,
let's change
what I'm not going to do is go so far as to be like, I wish him the best.
Why? What do you wish them?
Nothing. I ain't thinking. I promise you. When people say dead to me, I don't be thinking about you. Once it's over, once we sever ties, I'm good. Like, I'm good on you. I don't care if you get rich tomorrow. I don't care if you go broke. I'm not tripping. I don't wish nothing on you. Nothing at all. I don't wish. I'm indifferent. That
makes me sad.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't sit good.
What do I always tell you?
Here we go.
Always want to save people. In the Bible, that white man's fictional book.
Stop quoting the Bible, because you're not doing it in earnest. You're being a jackass.
In the white man's book that you love to quote, every prophet, every messenger.
I promise you, I'm going to tell Bishop Jakes on you, and I
I love Bishop Jakes. And Bishop Jakes,
so you better watch it.
I love Bishop Jakes. But in that book, God never tells his prophets or messengers to make people understand. He just says to tell them. And after you tell them and they don't move, fuck them. Once the ark doors close.
It doesn't say that in there. It doesn't say that in there.
Once those ark doors close, it's fuck them. Lot's wife, if you want to believe in that fictional story.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to. You know, 2 stories in the Bible. You know about the ark, and you know about Lot's wife.
I know about Cain and Abel too, which is also some bullshit, because Adam was the first man, allegedly. Eve was his wife. They had kids, Cain and Abel, but then Cain killed Abel and went off and found a wife. Where the other woman came from? See what I'm saying? Y'all just, the white man is no joke, because black people, we got to explain in detail in order to get one of us to believe each other. White man can tell y'all that bullshit and y'all running with it for years and get mad when other people don't believe it. You still can't answer the question, where Cain found a wife from?
Have you ever thought about the fact that in your limited Old Testament reading, that maybe you missed some of the genealogy pieces in the Bible?
Tell me them. Adam, Eve, Cain.
I'll do that at Sunday.
Abel, murder. So that's only.
Are you back? Sorry, the NAACP just called me. I don't know what for, but they just called me. I'll call y'all when I get off of this live.
Now you see, I got 3 fingers up. The reason I got 3 fingers up because it's Adam, Eve, Cain. There was Abel, Cain. See Cain? Look at Cain. Look.
Apparently, you want to have Bible
Look at Cain. Look at Cain.
Stop,
Cain.
Leonard, don't play like this. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Listen, Cain killed Abel, and then Cain went off and found a wife. Where?
Was the wife and sister of Cain, Adam and Eve's daughter.
So clearly she was a black woman, because they've been silencing her from the beginning. They ain't even give her a mention in the Bible.
Who is Cain's wife?
Does she even have a name?
Huh?
Does she have a name?
Yeah, but I don't know it. I'm not doing this.
Ask yourself why the second woman ever on earth wasn't good enough to have a name or a mention in the Bible. Stop believing everything the white man tells you. And
I'm Gavin Bishop.
You know what though? No, I take
Stop
that back.
saying that like you don't know.
I take that back. Cain's sister was definitely a white woman, because that's some Duck Dynasty shit right there.
Why would Adam and Eve, why would 2 black people have a white woman?
You said what?
Why would two black people have a white woman child?
Why would Cain be fucking his sister?
Because there wasn't no other people.
That is gross.
Oh,
That
oh,
that is
Awan. AWAN was her name.
What was her name?
AWAN.
AWAN.
Mm-hmm.
You made that up.
Huh?
You made that up.
I did not. I'm looking it up right now because I don't remember this.
So how come they don't mention her in the Bible? Y'all gotta. I can't believe that y'all can fall for this.
She is in the Bible.
There is no Awan in the Bible.
Hold on. Cain's wife, Genesis 4:17. Hold on.
That's when he went to go find her.
Hold on. Oh, she definitely is not named in the Bible.
Duh! Who don't know that?
I don't remember this. My memory is not good.
Adam, Eve, Cain, and Abel. That's what it was.
No, I know, but I mean after that part.
Patriarchy. Man, woman, man, man.
Are you done? Let's talk about something else.
Listen, it's just the Bible. God knows. God knows my heart. God don't care about that Bible.
What?
We we should all be reading the book of Eli.
Anyway, Leonard.
Yeah.
So, there was something I was going to talk to you about, and I don't remember.
You literally get on this live every week just to tell me there's something I was going to talk to you about, but I can't.
I say that every time.
Every single time. You need to start taking ginkgo biloba.
I don't think that's how you say that. Isn't it ginkgo?
Ginkgo.
I do need to do that. I think that is caused by stress too, though.
What?
My memory.
Yes, you don't get enough sleep. You got to relax sometimes. You got to just like turn everything off.
Oh, you're about to have a birthday. You want to talk about your birthday?
My birthday is June 29th.
I know that, but I don't think we have another. We don't have another thing before your birthday. It's in 5 days.
June 29th, Monday, baby, is going down. No, it's not. I ain't doing shit.
Yes, you are.
This is the first time I'm in the country on my born day in a long, long time.
How do you feel about that?
I'm going to the barbershop this week. Yo, the barbershop just opened up in Jersey on Monday, okay? I'm going to the barbershop this week, King.
Are you going to wear a mask and gloves?
I'm going to wear a mask. I saw my barber. He got like the mask on, but then he got like the plastic thing that you weld with.
I have one of those. Do you want to see mine?
Sure. Why do you have a welding mask?
No, I don't. It's just the plastic one, and it covers up your hair.
Jadakiss versus Fabulous Monday at 8. I can't wait. Now that's a good versus. That's a damn good versus.
Is that your birthday present to yourself? What's your birthday present to yourself?
I'm gonna be just cooling with friends and family. I'm gonna be in South Carolina for sure though.
Do you know how to cook?
No, I used to know how to make spaghetti and hamburger helper. Don't you dare make your face. See, how you make a face at hamburger helper?
It's nasty, dog.
You got your damn mind. Cheeseburger macaroni with corn, with some garlic bread. Come on now.
Yeah, are you kidding me right now?
You said what?
Are you kidding me right now? That's disgusting.
Cheeseburger macaroni hamburger helper?
No.
With corn and garlic bread? Oh, you out your mind. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that was never made in the Rye house.
It never was made in the Rye house. Call them.
Well, thank God for y'all always having some money then. Okay? Because that macaroni and cheese hamburger helper with that powdered cheese. Woo, and a pound of
now
good
I did used to like Kraft mac and cheese, but my mom would not make it. I started making it by myself.
Kraft mac and cheese?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm telling you, macaroni and cheese.
That's nasty, but I used to eat it in high school and I would add real cheese to it.
Y'all never had y'all are not gonna sit here and tell me y'all don't like hamburger helper macaroni and cheese.
I used to get fried chicken. We have a place in Seattle called Ezel's. I used to get fried chicken from there and put it in top ramen.
That sounds good.
It was allegedly good then, but now I think about some of the stuff I had taste buds for. It's disgusting.
Not me. I think about the stuff that I had taste buds for, and I want something right now.
Mm-mm.
Right now.
Mm-mm.
Cheeseburger, macaroni, hamburger helper. Yummy.
It's nothing yummy about that.
You just don't know good eating.
Yes, I do.
You just don't know good eating.
I do know good eating. I'm happy to tell you about all the wonderful things I ate in my house. It was not hamburger helper.
What else?
I remember going to one of my friends' houses and their parents made sloppy joes.
Amazing. We still eat those in the house right now. You are crazy. You don't like sloppy joes?
No. That's the most, I think that might be the most white people thing I've ever heard you like.
Sloppy joes?
Yes.
Hell no.
Sloppy we should joes, do a poll. Like, how many black people eat sloppy joes?
First of all, sloppy joes is named after a drunk person. A drunk black person.
I don't care.
When they say you sloppy drunk, there was a dude named Joe who's always sloppy drunk. And when he used to get super drunk, he used to whip up this ground beef, like messy.
Are you making concoction. This up?
No, I'm not. It was this ground beef, messy concoction, and it was kind of runny. And all he had in his house was bread, so he would pour it on the bread and eat it, and that's how it became sloppy joes.
You guys like sloppy joes? I wish I would. I can't. Like, basically, it's spaghetti sauce on a bun. Ugh. Mm-mm. Nope.
Spaghetti sauce on a bun?
That's what sloppy joes are. Spaghetti sauce.
Sloppy joes is banging. That's what I'm saying. Everybody on sloppy joes, they say you sound crazy because you do. Sloppy joes are amazing.
I'll be crazy.
What else?
And I can't believe you like all this junk because you're like a health nut.
Yeah, but I'm also about to be 42 years old. I spent the first 25 years of my life.
Put the throw up face. I agree.
I spent the first 25, probably 30 years of my life eating whatever the fuck I wanted. And I definitely wanted sloppy joes.
Too. I did not want sloppy joes though. They're disgusting.
I eat goat meat too. I love goat meat.
I like goat curry.
I got some oxtails and goat meat in the kitchen right now.
What?
Because my beautiful nanny is Trinidadian and she brought some over today.
That was nice of her.
I love her. She's so amazing.
That was nice of her. Well, now that we found we have no agreement on this is how you know we're simply different.
Man, that sounds good.
What?
Booba said sloppy joes with the onions and pickles is a delicacy. I agree. Man, that sounds good.
That's so bad.
No, it's not. That sounds good. I might get that for my birthday.
That is so. Well, I'm so glad I'm not gonna be at your birthday then, since that's what you eat.
Sloppy joes with a nice dill pickle and some sliced onions.
No.
What else?
I don't know, but not any of that. Did I tell you about my peach cake debacle?
I saw it.
Oh, yeah.
It looks stupid.
It looks so bad. I was so sad. I was trying to experiment. It didn't work.
And then you lied and said it still tasted good.
It did taste good, but it didn't work. It did not taste how I wanted it to taste.
It didn't look how you wanted it to look either.
It definitely did not.
First of all, nobody makes peach cake.
Because I was trying to recreate, like, huh?
Only thing peaches go in is a cobbler.
I know, my peach cobbler's good. But I was trying to recreate like a kind of a pineapple upside down cake kind of a feel, but I wanted to put some peach chunks in the cake, and I put too many. It's too watered down. So I baked that bitch like 2 hours. That's how bad it was. So it was too moist. It was too moist. It was sad.
Ooh, High Life Goldie said pork and beans and rice with sausage. Let me tell you something. When I used to eat pork, yes sir. And then yes sir, you are tripping. Now you tripping.
I have a thing that was nasty that I used to eat. Are you ready for this?
What?
When I was in the 2nd grade, is your thing frozen?
No.
Is it frozen?
No.
When I was in the 2nd grade, I asked my mom to pack me a hot dog in my lunch every single day. Ask me the last time I ate a hot dog.
You don't like hot dogs neither?
Ask me the last time I ate a hot dog.
When the last time you ate a hot dog?
2nd grade. It's too much.
You are bugging. You are crazy. I would eat a turkey frank or a beef frank right now. Are you serious?
I can't do it. I would eat a beef hot link or something, but I can't eat a hot dog. Just off principle.
You tripping. I love hot dog. I like hot dogs and corn dogs.
Oh,
You don't like
no, I hate corn dogs. No. Brother, you got some really basic taste buds.
You don't like corn dogs?
No.
What type of person don't like corn dogs? Next thing you know, you're going to tell me you don't like Krispy Kremes.
I used to love Krispy Kremes. They're too sweet now. I can't.
No such thing.
No such thing.
No such thing.
I used to make Krispy Kreme strawberry shortcake.
That's stupid.
It was so good though.
Now I'm gonna tell you what tastes good: Krispy Kreme bread pudding. There's a place in New York called Evelyn's Kitchen, and Evelyn's Kitchen makes Krispy Kreme bread pudding. Phenomenal.
Oh, that sounds like diabetes. That sounds too sweet.
What's wrong with Krispy Kreme bread pudding? It's good.
It sounds too sweet.
It's worth it. Yeah, I want to know that too. What do you eat? That's what Tatiana 85 said. What do you eat?
I eat gumbo. I eat etouffee. I eat jambalaya. I eat chicken. I eat baked chicken and fried chicken and smothered chicken. I eat salads. I eat ooh, I made some shrimp fried rice the other day. That was so good. I had sushi yesterday. That was good. I eat what else? I love a good steak. I love making this prime rib on the grill with my dad. I can't grill, but like I can do it. Kareem just learned how to do it. It's good.
Oh, we just had a good steak on the grill too. We just have put some Wagyu on the grill.
You did not. You were not grilling. I know who was grilling. It was not you.
Yeah, my wife was on the grill. My wife did the Wagyu. She put the Wagyu on the grill. That was good.
She's superwoman out here in these streets.
Yes, she is.
And then I just had what else do I like? I like a lot of stuff. I have my mom's side of the family's from southern Louisiana, so Creole cooking. I love Jamaican food. I love I don't know, a lot of stuff. I was just on a vegan cleanse. Did you know I just been?
You do not love Jamaican food because you did not like the food in Anguilla.
First
of
all,
oxtails.
I do like oxtails.
You ain't eating none that night. You was acting bougie.
Did I eat before I got there?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you're making that up. I feel like you guys were already eating when I got there.
We had just started.
No, you guys just finished.
I can't wait to get a haircut.
Anyway, I do like Jamaican food. I just like good Jamaican food. I made some plantains over quarantine. It was good. Did you hear me about my vegan cleanse?
What vegan cleanse? You just talked about eating Jamaican food. When did you do a vegan cleanse?
I just got off of it yesterday. I did it for a whole week.
Congratulations. Oh, yes. Doc Rivers is right. That crayfish in Anguilla be so good.
Well, I love crawfish. I love
crayfish. No, cray, not craw. Cray.
Crawfish.
No, it's a difference. It's craw and it's cray.
Crawfish.
I'm telling you what I know, woman. It's crayfish.
Crawfish.
No, there is crawfish, but in Anguilla, it's crayfish.
Crawfish.
It's a difference. Crayfish is so good. Listen, I want all y'all to make sure that y'all go watch Amanda Seales host the BET Awards this weekend.
Yay, Amanda!
BET Awards is Sunday, June 28th.
Crawfish, crayfish, and crawdads are the same animal, sucker.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Look it up on the internet.
That is such a lie. Crayfish and crawfish are not the same
thing. They are the same. That is the lobster family. They're crustaceans.
That is a white lie. That is a Caucasian lie.
I don't know what type of racial BS you're on. What is wrong with you? Crawfish are the same thing.
No, they are not. Crayfish and crawfish are not the same thing. They are two totally different species. I am not.
You're gaslighting. They're literally the same thing. My grandma says crayfish is crawfish. It's the same thing.
That's not true.
I'm not doing this.
That's not true.
They're the same thing. They may be different sizes in some areas because of what parts of the ocean they come out of. It's the same thing.
It's not. It's really not.
I'm not doing this.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Me too. I gotta go make these phone calls. All right. We love y'all. We see you next week. Okay? Peace.
Watch Amanda, you guys. Deuces. Have a wonderful day.
Who's to blame? Who's to judge? Who's for hate? Who's for love? Who's with them? Who's with us? Who could say? Who's to trust?
I can beef with niggas and never be scared of none. I was born out number 7, big into one, and all I got is the one of my trust. A lot of fakers keep loving, I hate them cause they hanging on them too much. And for what? I'm focused on mine. Stacks on my mind, so my time.